We are live. Oh, excuse me. We're not. Boom, we're live. Let me just start that over again. Boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. We are live. It's Chris Igoe Home Group, powered by coffee and Sifo water and Remax Direct. What's up, Justino? We are doing big things. We are getting shit done. We are broadcasting live in two separate places. So we're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. Justino, if you haven't done it already, I would please ask you to click the link, like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend. We're looking to grow that platform out and help more people get more effective in terms of leveling up in their own business, setting more appointments, and all that good stuff. As always, we are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world buy homes here in South Florida, and we love it. We are constantly helping them come here. We service all of South Florida, so West Palm Beach, all the way down to Miami, everything in between. Delray, Boca, Coral Springs, Parkland, everything in Palm Beach, everything in Broward, everything in Dade, everything in St. Lucie County. We are omnipresent. But we will pay you a FAT referral. We will get your client exactly what they want. So if it's friends, family, client, whatever the case may be, we'll do an exceptional job, get them the best deal, get them exactly what they want, and everybody will be happy. Now, let's get down to business. What's up, Justin? So today I am calling the triple-headed monster of leads. You may ask, what is the triple-headed monster of leads? Well, I will answer. The triple-headed monster of leads are the daily expireds, the daily canceleds, and the daily FSBOs. So I consolidate them into one list. That data is derived from Vulcan 7. I import that into the Mojo dialer, and that service, that platform, has a triple line dialer function, which allows me to go through a list fairly quickly. Which today there are 21 records that are on my list. Is that right? Yeah, 21 records. And so of those 21 records, they'll probably have 3 or 4 numbers each. I filter that list down, which I'm doing right now. So of the 21, 5 are going to be filtered out. They're in price points that I don't particularly care to speak with. That leaves me 16 to call, but of those 16, again, there'll be 3 to 5 numbers for each of those. And if I was doing this manually, or if I was doing it with a single line dialer, it would take a lot longer than with the ability to do 3 lines at once. So that's why the Mojo dialer to me is a force multiplier, and I love it. Before we get on the phone, mindset, right? So I always want to have the perspective that I have a fiduciary responsibility to connect with these home sellers who have been out there on the market and their agent failed them. So they listed their home, the house left the market unsold. They are probably very disappointed, unhappy, whatever the case may be. And my job is to solve that problem, solve that pain point, offer them something of value, and help them get moving to the next chapter of their life. So that's my mindset. I believe that I have a fiduciary responsibility to connect with them, get them what they want. And in the interim, I don't believe there's anybody else out there that can do a better job than me. So I will push through these conversations aggressively to get them what they want. They might not know it yet, but you'll watch me do it, and then you'll see how I do it. Also, it is critical to have selective amnesia. So what does that mean, selective amnesia? I can get on a conversation with somebody and they can say the most horrible thing in the world, and I will probably match them in intensity and try to get control of that conversation back. It might look very aggressive on the other side. So I don't know how it looks to you guys, but I've got a 20-year or 18-year experience as a retail stockbroker on the phone. I've heard horrible things, made millions of phone calls over that 18 years. And I'm not kidding. It's literally millions of dials. And with that, I've learned that no matter what anybody says, as soon as we get off the phone, I've completely forgotten what that conversation was. It's in one ear, it's out the other. So I don't allow it to impact me. I don't allow it to steal my energy. I don't overthink it. It's just on to the next dial. And that's all it is. This is a numbers game. These are forced reps. So let's go. Let's do that right now. And let's build our tolerance to winning the day. Cheers. All right. Ariel's 230. Perfect. Okay, so, and if you're keeping score at home, last week I set was it last week? I think Friday I set a listing appointment with the FSBO, and then last night I went on the appointment and got that listing. So cold calling does work, contrary to what the people will tell you out there. Cold calling works if you work, just like everything else. Everything works and nothing doesn't. So just figure out what you're good at and quadruple and don't scratch that. Not what you're good at. You might start off terrible at this. But if you work hard and you practice, you will be good at it. All right.
You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
So you're saying to yourself, how do I get the experience of an 18-year stock brokerage career in 3 days? And I'll be happy to tell you. We are doing a live in-person Boiler Room Bootcamp event. It will be our third the third in the series. It's out there in Los Angeles, California. It's me. It's Matt Cavanaugh, Bulletproof Sales. We are coming together, and we are having another in-person event. So we will get our arms around you. We will teach you 20 years of sales experience in 3 days. Our last event, I think we said something like, I got to go back and actually review the numbers, but it was something in the neighborhood of 80 to 90 appointments, hundreds of thousands of dollars of potential commissions to be earned. And everybody left there a much better version of themselves. So if you're interested in learning more about that, click the link, which I will have somewhere in the ether. And let's go. All right, so 16 records. We will also have a digital product out soon. It's not out yet, but be on the lookout. All right. We're doing big things. 16 records. Let's go. Oof. Yeah, Christy. We got Scott, we got Lolly, we got Christy.
Forwarded to an automatic.
We got a voicemail.
6152328.
All right, so this listing was on the market for 568 days.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Who does that? Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. Looks like it was on the market for 568 days. Sweet mother of God. We specialize in selling properties just like yours in Sutton Place. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging one a day. We've got active shoppers looking for properties similar to yours in Boynton Beach. I would love an opportunity to bend your ear in relation to actually getting it sold. If you would, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. Now, I don't normally leave voicemail. I don't normally leave authentic voicemails like that for unless I know it's the actual homeowner. In this case, I didn't. However, when I see that it's been on the market for 568 days, I just felt like I had to comment on that. So hopefully it found the right person. And if not, then it didn't. So who cares? Let's go. Keep rolling. Win the day. Create momentum. Do big things. Get stuff done. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Brian? What's up, Scott? Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 8569112.
All right, so in that case, I'm not leaving a message. I must preserve my voice, preserve my energy. Hello.
Please leave your message for
No, thank you. Tonight, I have a listing appointment at 6, which I'm very fired up about. And that will be a Zoom conference call, which is far, far more better than actually having to go there and meet the person. So, hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS.
It's sold. It's sold. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. You too. Hey, by the way, real quick in closing, do you know anybody else out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest.
Thanks so much.
Oh, yeah, no, but it seems like you're not listening. Put your guns back in your holster. Do you know anybody else out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Sir. So he blew me off the phone. You don't blow me, sir. Off the phone. What's up, Big Nick? We're doing big things. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with
Hello, you have reached Valnick Investments LLC. Sorry, we are unable to take your call at this time. Please.
That's okay.
Customer you have called is unavailable.
All right, we're just cranking through the list. We're making the donuts. We're doing big things. We're getting stuff done. We're boom. We're live. Commit to the process. Detach from the outcome.
Marcy, I'm not able to take your call right now. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Cranking through the list. Cranking through the list.
Karina with Storybook Preschool Academy. I am unable to get to the phone right now. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will return your call as soon as possible.
I have the right
Thank
person.
you and have a wonderful day. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Karina, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious how on earth the property did not sell. We specialize in selling properties just like yours in Madison Green. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging one a day. We've got active shoppers looking for properties similar to yours in Royal Palm Beach. I would love an opportunity to bend your ear in relation to actually getting it sold. If you would, please give me a call back. My direct number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. All right. Oh, the Goon Boys in the house. What's up? Mike Matlick doing big things, getting stuff done. Justin Folds also on the stream. What's up, my man? We are cranking through the list. We got 16 records. We are just cranking through them. We've got 7 dials total so far today. I think we're starting to enter into the hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious.
Yes, we changed our mind. We're staying where we are, okay?
I love it. Now, real quick in closing, before we get off the phone, do you know anybody else out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Or ever been in a Turkish prison, man? No? All right. She hung up. Moving right along. Cranking through the list. We are fully booked with appointments through Friday, which is a very good spot to be in. This January, year over year, to just be in comparison, is hello, this is Chris Igoe.
Again, press any key to continue.
Ooh, I will not do that. Yeah, I actually think it's I might be misquoting
The voicemail box of 914.
my movie quotes, but I think it's from Airplane.
forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Come on. Ever seen the inside of a cockpit, Tommy? Ever seen a grown man naked? Ever been in a Turkish prison?
You have reached 813.
None of those are my creative idea. That is from the movie Airplane. Hello, this is Chris Igoe. Hey, it's Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. I noticed your property listing is for sale by owner. Is that true? Let's call her right back. So sometimes when they hang up on me, I call them right back. And in that case, it feels like a good person to call right back. So the top of the list are the expires and the cancels. And the bottom of the list, which is where I'm at now, are the FSBOs. We saved the best for last. They are typically the most responsive. So let's make hay while the sun's shining. All right. Looks like Mojo is in a. There we go. Come on, Mojo, let's go. So the great thing about the Mojo dialer is it makes you more effective and it will blow through a list fast.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to leave.
The bad news is it sometimes is a little bit glitchy and takes longer than I'd like it to, which is what's happening right now. Let's go. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Richard Simpson in the house. Hello.
Please leave your message for 9546009.
Boom! That's for you, Rick. Boom! That's for you, YouTube. And if any of you on Facebook have not liked, subscribed, and joined me over on YouTube, I would beg you to please do that. We're looking to grow that channel.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I record my calls for training purposes. I see your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have a property listing. Don't call my number.
Oh, real quick, put your guns back in your holster. Do you know anybody else out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Woo-wee. Don't sass me. Don't sass me. So here's why that little extra, let me pause this. Here's why that's important. Now, obviously, that was the wrong person. She wasn't going to take my phone call. Hello.
Please leave your message for 9542.
So most people are going to try to instantly get you off the phone, and they're going to do it very aggressively. So what I try to do in instances like that is I try to match them in intensity and mirror them exactly. So if somebody tries to...
Your calling session is now complete. All records...
All right, so that was the triple-headed monster, but I want to just go over that, what just happened, right? So these people are getting a lot of phone calls, right? They're getting, so what time is it? It's 8:30. The phone, now, obviously there are dialing rules and you have to govern yourself accordingly, but for the most part, dials start at 8. I also can tell you that there are people who dial before you're supposed to, and they start dialing at 7, 7:30, whatever the case may be. That being said, now that person was not it wasn't the home seller, right? It's a wrong number, but she's probably gotten 15 to 20 calls already and she's furious. Now, if that was the seller and they were interested, they just might be punch drunk at this point. So you've got to be able to smack them in the mouth, get their attention, take the power back, and then pet their belly a little bit. So if you noticed, I said, put your guns back in your holster. If there's any inkling of interest, which there wasn't, You get that little smack, makes them pause, makes them think, makes them understand that you've got confidence in a level that somebody else doesn't have. And it allows you to ask the next question. If you can survive those 3 to 5 seconds in the beginning where these people are trained to blow you off the phone, you are going to have far more success. So that's why when people talk about smile and dial, I hate those people. I don't hate those people. I hate the saying because it's stupid. I'm not here. We are real estate professionals. We are offering something of significant value to them, a service of significant value to them that's actually our value proposition is going to get them what they want. But they've been trained to think that realtors are less than them. They're trained to think that we're just telemarketers that are going through a list, and you've got to be able to smack them in the mouth, get their attention, get their focus, and win their confidence. And that all happens with vocal swagger and the ability to just say, hey, put your guns back in your holster. It's not a sales call. Even though it is a sales call, I did notice that your house was on the market for 375,000 days. Did you have any offers while you were listed? And if you can get that off without missing a beat or having them steal your energy or your mojo or your vocal swagger, you're going to become a hell of a lot more effective on the phone. So that is something that just takes practice. You got to get the reps in. You got to make the dials. You got to commit to that process. And that's what this journey is for me. So that's it for the first pass of today's Daily Expires or the Triple-Headed Monster. Hope it was useful. If it was, great. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, join me on YouTube. And if, as always, if you've got anybody, friends, family, clients, whatever the case may be, thinking about moving to South Florida, we are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world. We would love to help yours. We would love to pay you a FAT referral and make the process smooth, painless, and a little bit of fun if possible for your clients and everybody involved. So that is it. Make it a great day. Win the day, win the week, win the year. If there's anything I can do to help, you know where to find me. Go out there, get some.